Mate, the biggest talking point, you'll come to it. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
What from last night's football?
I'm so glad I turned off the Man City game at 2-0 because the Motherwell Celtic game was one hell of a game.
Insane, wasn't it?
Mate, it was a great game until that incident. Motherwell are a great team.
Yeah.
I thought Watt done well.
I don't really know how you get past that because everyone on the planet, apart from Celtic fans, understandably, know that it wasn't a handball.
Do you know incredible, mate? I commented on Charlie McGrew's post. I commented on Shaban's post, not a penalty.
Why? Who you did that?
I won't do that again.
What?
Oh, I was getting pelters, mate.
Why would you get involved with that? Why would you do what? For comedy value?
Because I was like, I was tossing and turning like yourself. And I thought, let me just throw in a little never a pen. Oh!
Did you?
Oh!
You put never in a million years.
Away you go, Gabby. Wow. Get to. Da-da-da. I was getting hammered. But
why'd you do that?
Because it's funny, mate.
Okay, that's a good answer. Yeah.
And one person put he put something like, my ironing board is better played than you've ever been. And I put, really? Damn, that's bad, isn't it? And he replied, laughing faces. I feel like people go mean, and then when you reply, not
with
taking
comedy,
it seriously,
you're right.
then
a lot
they
of people
laugh.
don't expect you to reply.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They think I'm going to reply angry, but I'm replying laughing faces. But you can tell it wasn't a penalty because
Should we get into it?
All the non-Celtic fans, even the neutrals, agree it's not a penalty, mate.
Well, if you don't know what we're talking about, I'm stunned. But if you don't, let me tell you exactly where we're at, because social media has been in uproar all night after Celtic were awarded a controversial penalty deep into stoppage time against Motherwell. That gave them a 3-2 win. And because of that, it moved them just a point behind Hearts, who, of course, they hosted in the final game of the season in the race for the title. The Hearts boss, Derek McInnes, was very unhappy, as you would imagine, after seeing the penalty decision that went Celtic's way.
I'd heard there was a 96-minute penalty. I didn't need to ask who for. And it was going to VAR. Obviously, it's Celtic scored. Having seen it, it feels like us against everybody. It's when you see the two that we didn't get at the weekend, and then you see that. I thought I was missing something when I was watching it. I had to ask, what am I looking for here? So, no, it's actually quite disgusting, to be honest.
What? I think the for a football fan who knows how football works,
yes,
right? You can't punch a ball with that much power. It's as simple as that. Right? If it's hit his hand, it would just drop on the floor, or it would maybe go 3 foot.
You can punch a ball that, but he didn't have a.
It wasn't a punch, was it?
No, it wasn't a punch. It was an open wrist. It was obvious, and the worst part about it for me was when you look at the West Ham disallowed goal, 5 minutes. Last night, the referee went over, and it looked like he had a glance for a second.
Yeah,
turnaround penalty. I didn't like it, mate. I'm a neutral. I love Rangers. I love Celtic, Hearts, whatever. Haven't got a dog in a fight, but that was bad. And there's been a lot of talk all season about the problem in the Scottish League. I mean, Ali's been vocal on it. I spoke to him last night. He was not happy. But I just think, like, it's not a penalty. Once you slow it down, you can tell you can't, with an open hand, a ball go that far. It's obvious his arm's up, but he's headed it. If the referee took 2-3 minutes to relax, it's a massive decision in a title race. He doesn't give that penalty. I was thinking, was it for the elbow on Trusty?
That's what my initial view, when they both
not handball. I was like, it's not handball. He headed it. I'm thinking, is it an elbow? Then I'm like, no, he doesn't really touch him with the elbow. I think it's a terrible decision because if you're Hearts, you could have went to Celtic Park on the weekend and Celtic would have had to beat you 3-0 to win the league. Six goal difference better for Hearts. I think we'll get a lot of callers for this today, man. That's the topic of the day. It was a terrible decision.
Well, before we go to the phone lines, have a listen to this. Here's Jason Cunningham, talkSPORT's resident Celtic fan, Shabana Hearn, debating whether it was or the right or wrong decision on last night's sports bar.
It looks like he's touched his hand. I don't
See,
know if you're so passionately against it.
Now Shaban's coming around to my way thing. Now it looks like it has.
It's touched. No, sorry, it's touched his hand.
You just said it looks like, and it's a shocking decision. If it's both of those things, it looks like it's shocking.
It looks like it touched his hand, Jason. You're clutching me.
No.
Why are you so
What you need
angry?
to say is, 100%.
Why are you bothered? What's the problem?
No, what you've got to say is, what you've got to say is, Shaban, it's 100%. It's a penalty. 100%. What percentage?
100% it's a penalty. 100% it's a penalty.
Now it's gone from looks like to 100%.
And we'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah. I won't be watching. I'll be at Wembley.
It was a mad decision. Here's what I'd like to hear, right? Because I was talking to Posh Ollie, our producer, about it earlier on.
I bet you're sick of him.
What?
I bet you're sick of him, aren't you?
Oh, Ollie?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have to speak to him. He speaks to my agent. My agent relays it back to me. I'm not sure to be that close to him. You know that.
I don't blame you.
It's like when Jeremy Carr walks up and down the office. Everyone pretends to be on their phone. Oh, yeah, go on, Mum. Yeah, what was that? Yeah. But here's the thing. I would like to find a Celtic fan that says it wasn't a penalty. Because here's what's going to happen today. We're going to open the phone lines up. 03717223324. Every Celtic fan will say it was, and every other fan will say it wasn't.
I want Celtic guests as well. I want Celtic fans, Celtic guests, to be honest. Because I get it. If this was Aston Villa, Birmingham City, whatever, I'd say the 8 to 10. But deep down, I think every Celtic fan will say that was not a penalty.
Here's my question, Mike. You said if it was a Villa pen, you'd say, yeah, it was a pen.
Of course, right? Yeah, because it means so much.
Here's my question. Why now, like 10 hours after, or whatever it is, why wouldn't you say, now that the result is carved in stone, why wouldn't you go, actually, it probably wasn't, but what can you do?
I would.
You would say that? You would come out now and say that?
The following morning, I'll say, I've looked back at it like, oh, if that was the other way around, wouldn't be happy with that.
Yeah.
Because Motherwell were the better team. They really was. They played some amazing stuff, unlucky themselves to not get a winner. And I couldn't believe it, mate. Honestly, I'm watching the game, Andy, and I'm just like, what are they going to check? That's never.
Did you know it was coming?
I didn't know that was penalty was coming. No, I thought it was going to end up in a draw, and Celtic have got to go and win 3-0 at home against Hearts. But if you're Hearts, their game had finished first, and they're all waiting to check the score. And like when you look back at that, you are agreeing with Derek McInnes and saying everyone's against us.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for the neutral, it sets it up beautifully for the weekend. Right? Yeah. As I said yesterday when we were talking about it, right? So many eyes would be on Scottish football at the weekend.
Oh, 100%.
And they wouldn't have been. Yeah. They wouldn't have. If Celtic would have lost, for argument's sake, last night, it's over.
Of course.
Right?
So I'm happy for Martin O'Neill, like what the job he's done, legendary manager, but that is not a penalty. If that was in the World Cup final, and England are in the World Cup final, do you know what I mean, mate? There's going to be like riots if that was given against us.
Let me ask you this. The last game of the season, they obviously meet, right? And that's going to decide the title. Do you think the referee for that should be maybe an international referee?
100%. I've said this before. Can it be an English referee that has got no ties to any Scottish football, or an international referee? I would. Because of the way certain decisions, I mean, Ali said he would come on today. Ali's got, I think he's got a list of decisions that have gone maybe Celtic's way, but just such an important game. The VAR and the referees, I would get international officials.
Should do that, right?
Yeah, because like you don't want the league to be decided on the last day by a silly penalty or a silly decision. But can I also say, Danny Rowell, disgraceful, not giving Tavernier minutes.
Okay.
He was crying when he got on the pitch, wasn't he, for his last game. All he's done for that football club, and you end up losing the game anyway. Had 4 defeats in a row. You weren't playing for nothing last night.
Yeah,
I didn't like that, mate. I didn't like that. He would have got a good see-off from the Rangers fans. I didn't like that at all, mate.
No. Shall we go to the phone lines? I think we shall. Let's speak to Dot, who's a Hearts fan. Good morning, Dot.
Good morning, Dot.
Morning, Andy. Morning, Gabby.
How are you, Dot?
I've spoken to you before. I'm fine, Gabby. I'm no fine. I'm absolutely distraught driving to work through in Glasgow. I've spoken to Andy before about Sunderland. I'm a season ticket holder down there as well. When you look at the Hearts game, I was there last night, season ticket holder, but you look at the Hearts game on Saturday night, the referee gave a penalty kick, and then VAR told them to look at it, and it was he didn't give it because he said not enough contact to Kizaridas for to go down. And then last night the ball comes over when it's at Parkhead, Motherwell. The ball came over. The guy, not enough contact. That Motherwell player Nicholson, we tough to have punched that ball. It landed 15 yards away from where he hit it. Unbelievable, honestly. Up until this day, everybody says up here it's corrupt. Scottish SFA is corrupt, always towards Celtic and Rangers, and it's not until now that I actually believe it, because Ken, that's just unbelievable last night.
Dot, thank you for calling. It was. I agree with you. I think the whole nation agrees with you. Let's find out if Celtic fans agree with you. Brian's up next. Morning, Brian.
Morning, Brian.
Morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Yeah, well, mate.
Come on in. On it. Hand on heart. Was it a pen?
No,
Don't laugh. You're not meant to laugh when you say it.
Hey, you take it all day.
Yeah.
As for what you were saying earlier on, Gabby,
Yeah.
if England got that in the final minute of a World Cup, you would take it all day long.
Oh, 100%, mate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Honestly, but I thought Trusty had just went down. I
Yeah.
thought he went down just to fake up. I thought,
Exactly.
what's going on here? I didn't have a clue what was going on, but nah. Not for me, mate. But I'll take it all day long. Bring
Yeah.
on Saturday.
I bet you
Bring
will.
on
Love that,
Saturday.
mate.
I bet you will.
An honest fan. Love it.
Let's go to the phone lines. 03717223344. Kenny is a Hearts fan. Hello, Kenny. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Kenny.
Hi, Andy. Hi, Gabby. I've calmed down a bit. Sorry, I ranted at your producer, but
Good.
it's just
Good.
He needs that.
even listening to a manager of Motherwell who doesn't come from the UK, the whole of Scotland knows that this goes on the whole time. How many games actually go to 98 minutes? Now, if you look at the trajectory of the ball, it's clearly a header.
Yeah.
Any pro will tell you
Yeah.
the elevation you need to get up that high, your arms come up. The Celtic players, he got back up again. There's nothing wrong with him. That hit his head. In no way it hit his hand. I thoroughly endorse what Derek McInnes said last night. It's absolutely disgusting.
Kenny.
VAR, he went across... Sorry.
Kenny, I get it from the first look of it. You can say, is it an elbow in the face? Is it a handball? Okay. But when you go over to the screen and you get another look at it and you slow it down, it's obvious it's not a penalty. So to be able to have that available for the referee and the VAR officials and to give that as a penalty, I can understand why a lot of the Scottish fans out there aren't happy.
Yeah, absolutely. Even at the weekend there was one with Casaredas, our winger. The ball's played into him. Now, the ball's nowhere near him yet, and the Motherwell player comes across him. He clearly stands in his ankle, whether he meant it or not, and the penalty wasn't given for that as well.
There was a handball as well, wasn't there?
Yes, there was a handball as well. It's went on for years. You know, there's an undertone. I'm not going to say it would appear, anyone who watches Scottish football regularly will tell you, you play until Celtic and Rangers score. It's always been like that. And they come up with that last night. It's just, I don't know how that looks to the rest of the UK. It's absolutely embarrassing.
Yeah. Thanks for your call.
mate.
Thanks for your call, Kenny. What will be interesting to see who goes on to win the league, because, of course, if Celtic don't, this will be forgotten about.
Yeah.
Not forgotten about, but you understand, it won't be as big a deal. If they go on to win it, then all of a sudden you look back at last night. Anthony's a Celtic fan. Morning, Ant.
Morning, Anthony.
Morning, how we doing, guys?
Yeah, we're good, man. How are you?
Aye, all good, all good.
Was it a pen?
Not really. Soft. I can see why it's given, but
Why? Why was it given?
handball, apparently. Handball, elbow in the face.
Elbow in the face you're thrown in.
Listen, my take is the penalty doesn't matter. We beat Hearts 3-0 on Saturday. Makes the penalty null and void.
Yeah,
Well,
but the pressure would be on, though, wouldn't it?
If you
it
lose,
ends up a draw.
if you lose the league to a decision like that at the weekend, how are you going to be feeling?
Oh, I'll be gutted.
Yeah.
I'll not be out of the house for about 2 months. But no, listen, we need to do what we can. We're the champions. We go out and beat Hearts 3-0. They can't moan about the penalty anymore. Simple as.
That is fair. If they go and beat them 3-0.
No, but you can't say that.
No. I don't necessarily know that will happen. Of course I don't.
No, you know why you can't say that, Andy? Because
The mindset's
the
different.
mindset's different.
Yeah, you're
if
right.
that
That's a
finished
fair
a draw
point.
last night, what's Hart's game plan?
You're totally different. You are right.
They're very good defensive. They can sit back. Celtic have got to take chances, hit on the counter attack. Celtic have got to score 3 goals.
Yeah.
Now it's totally different. Hearts are going to go to try and win the game.
Yeah.
So they could lose 3-0. They can't sit back. So I don't think that's a fair argument.
But what does Connor, who's a Hearts fan, think? He joins us now live on the show. Morning, Connor.
Good morning, Connor.
Morning, Andy. How's things?
Well, good. Thank you for asking. How are you today? You well?
Oh, I'm sick. I just wanted to ring in and say I do think it was a stonewall penalty to Celtic. I do think so.
You do?
It was a clear handball. Hits Nicholson on the arm. John B.
Who do you support, mate?
He's a Hearts fan.
I support a big Hearts fan, massive Hearts fan.
Can I ask you a question? If it hit his hand, right, and he didn't bring his hand towards the ball in a punching motion, right? There wasn't a boof. It just hit his hand. How did it sort of project
He's the strongest man in the world.
50 foot in front of him out for a corner. How did that happen?
He must be a very, very strong guy, Sam Nicholson, I think.
Strong. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I've not judged it correctly.
I just want to congratulate Celtic on basically winning the league as well. They've done very, very well this season. They're by far and away the best team in the league, and that's from a Hearts fan.
I don't know if you are a Hearts fan.
Who's your greatest ever player, Connor?
Lawrence Shankland, I think. Great player.
Yeah.
What, just for all the generations, Shankland's your best player?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lawrence Shankland. Yeah, number one.
Yeah. Just give me the roll of honour. Give me the roll. I'll Google it now, actually, so we can check. Give me the roll of honour for Hearts, like trophies they've won.
I'm away. Have a great
Connor, come back.
He's gone. That's amazing, isn't it? Have a lovely day.
As Paul Lambert would say, you can't kill a kidder.
No, you definitely can't. Good call. That's very funny.